Do this before applying for any new credit card. Hey YouTube, so today I want to talk about what to do, what steps to take before applying for a new credit card. Sometimes you just can't tell if you're going to be approved or rejected for a credit card, but there are ways to minimize your chances of getting rejected. There are definitely wrong and right times to apply for a new credit card, and sometimes you're just not helping yourself to get approved for a credit card. So let's jump in. Okay, well, the first thing to do is to see if you're getting the highest sign-up bonus for that credit card. You know, most of the time, banks don't just give out their highest offer to everyone. They have a regular offer for everyone, and they will have very high offers for only a certain amount of people. You can usually get these by going to this website. You will be able to see basically search your credit card that you're applying for on this website, and you will be able to see what is the highest offer that has ever been offered and what is the highest offer currently being offered, and sometimes you are able to get the highest offer. Mostly by clicking the link in the website to guide you there, but sometimes you'll get the highest offer by going on incognito mode on your browser or private mode on your browser, so that way they can't track your, I guess the bank can't track you, so you have a higher chance of getting a higher offer. Okay, once you found out that if you have the highest offer, or you have the highest possible offer, then you want to know which credit bureau will be pulled. I can tell you for Chase and Amex, two of the biggest credit card banks, or two of the biggest banks that offer really good credit cards, they pull mostly Experian for me. But for other banks, they may pull other credit bureaus. So there are three credit bureaus. There's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Like I said, Chase and Amex usually pull Experian. So once you found out which credit bureau will be pulled, you want to check that credit bureau for your utilization, hard inquiries, and credit score. So utilization, I recommend keeping at 0. So like the lower is better. Usually Credit Karma says keep it below 30%. That's total nonsense. Don't listen to Credit Karma. Keep it at 0. Because that will maximize your credit score and that will maximize your chances of getting approved. You want to check your hard inquiries. Some banks are really sensitive to hard inquiries. I know American Express is not sensitive, but on the other hand, like a bank like Citibank is really sensitive to hard inquiries and open accounts. So usually less, usually less inquiries are better. And like I said, different banks have different tolerances for inquiries. For credit score, this is how I define it. I'm not really sure how, this is, in my experience, this is a good guideline. Like if you have 720 above, usually have a good chance. If you have 740, you have a great chance of getting approved, and 760 is just, your credit score at that point is not even the issue. All right, so after you check these three, you want to make sure that there are no bank rules stopping you from getting approved. So for example, like the famous 524 rule for Chase, this will automatically deny you. If you have 5 credit cards with Chase, the 6th credit card application will be an automatic denial, and there's no way getting around that usually. Like for Amex's example, Amex only allows 5 credit card limit. This does not include charge cards, so charge cards are not included. You can get as many charge cards as you like. So you want to check for these small, like little bank rules where banks will deny you. So you want to watch out for that. So you can check for these rules, do your research on this website, or you can just Google it as well. So the next important factor is the bank relationship. So This means that, like, do you already have a open account with the bank? Like, doesn't matter if it's checking, savings account, or if you have a credit card already with the bank in good standing, that's awesome. So do you have history with the bank? Is it positive? So then positive means no missed payments and stuff like that. And negative is like if you have a late payment or you have too many applications with the same bank in a short time. So that would be considered negative. And so bank specific credit card. So let's say you're applying for a Chase credit card. And you checked for the bank rules. You have less than 5 credit cards, and you have let's say 740. You have 0% credit utilization. That's reported to. You have a 0% credit utilization that's reported to Experian. So now you want to see. Now you want to look at the cards that you have with Chase themselves. Like sometimes the card you have, the balance you have now is not always reflected to the credit bureaus because it usually takes about 1 billing cycle to report to the credit bureaus. So now is the time, if you have a credit card with that bank, is to check if you have any balance. If you have a big balance, if you have more than 20%, 30% utilization of any card with the bank, I would say pay it off and maybe try it later. That would significantly improve your chances. Like I said, utilization is really important. And after all of this, so you've checked everything, you went through the checklist, and everything checks out. You have good utilization, you have 0 utilization, you don't have any balances, everything checks out. So when you apply and you don't instantly get approved for the credit card, you can always call the reconsideration line, which you can find in this website as well. Just look for your card, and they will usually provide the phone number for the bank. So if you're not approved immediately, call this number. Even if you're denied, you can call this number. I've had cases where I was denied and they were able to reconsider the application. This way you get to talk to an actual human. An actual human will review your application, and if you build rapport, like, how's your day going? I'm trying to build my credit score and I apply for this credit card. I'm really excited, but I wasn't approved. I just want to know if you have if you need any more information that I can provide for the application, something like that. I will point out that this does not work for Amex as much, but you can always try. In my experience, it hasn't been, Amex is not that lenient on if you're denied, and at least in my experience. Banks sometimes treat different customers differently. So you might have a better chance. All right, so I hope this is helpful for you guys. You can always refer back to this video. I will also provide a PDF version of this mind map that I made, and I will leave this link down in the description below. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, comment, whatever you need to do. I will be creating more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the link in the comment section below. Until next time.